The Articles of Confederation government declared that the authority for the central government came from the state governments, and all the representatives were appointed by the state legislatures. So the central government wasn't seen as its own separate entity; it was seen as a representative of the states. In the new Constitution, they argue with the first three words of the Constitution, "We the people," that the Constitution was not did not get its authority from the states. It got it directly from the people themselves. This has a tie-in back to the old Declaration of Independence, where it talks about equality and the people providing the authority for the government, consent to the government. But the framers had, at best, an awkward relationship with the people. Because they had fought the American Revolution over the concept of no taxation without representation, they knew that they were going to have direct election within the central government. And this is where we get the House of Representatives. It's the only branch of government that is directly elected by the people in the original Constitution. And it is the branch, the section of the government where all of the tax bills were supposed to originate. But outside of that, the Founding Fathers were afraid of the uncontrolled will of the people. They referred to this as a mobocracy. They were worried that the people might be tempted to make ignorant and uninformed decisions. Now, part of this is the product of the time. But they built the central government, the federal government, in a way to put a buffer or a barrier between the people and the highest offices. So in the presidency, there's the Electoral College. And the original intent of the Electoral College was that the people would vote for trustworthy people from their home districts, and those people would then go make the decisions about the president uninformed from their constituents. The senators were not directly elected by the people in the original Constitution. They were appointed by the states. Again, a buffer, a wall between the direct will of the people. And in the judicial branch, Supreme Court nominees and actually federal court nominees were appointed by the president and then approved by the Senate. So out of the four parts of the federal government, only the House of Representatives was directly elected by the people.